Hey, hi, how are ya? Happy, what is this? Wednesday, midweek Wednesday, March 6th, 2024. It's Stephanie Stallworth, ATL Traffic Lady. Welcome to HowWeFlow.Today-TV. Yet another magnificent morning that God has allowed us to be yet alive. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus, yes. My voice is still not right, but I plead the blood of Jesus on the voice. I'll be back to my buttery, silky, smooth, dulcet tones for you maybe by tomorrow, hopefully by Friday. I do declare what is really going on. What is really going on? The video is called I Am You Know What of You Know Who. I am you know what of you know who. It's a whole backstory to I am you know what of you know who. I'm going to tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. All right. So let me see something here. Let me ask you something. I gotta look something up real quick. I forgot. It's a song by Chicago. Does anyone really know what time it is? Yeah, that was just playing in my head. Does anybody really know what time it is, right? Said I was walking down the street one day. A man came up to me and asked me what the time was that was on my watch. Yeah, and I said, I don't. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, a pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped cold dead. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. This is Chicago. Robert Lamb singing. As I was walking down the street one day, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh no, I just don't know. I don't know. Woo, woo. People running everywhere, don't know where to go, don't know where I am, can't see past the next step, don't have time to think past the last one, have no time to look around, just run around, think why. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to die. Everybody's working. I don't care. About time. I don't care. It's one of Chicago's signature songs, composed by Robert Lamb, their pianist, who also sings lead vocal. Does anybody really know what time it is? Really great song. I don't know why it just came to my mind. Because I'm like, what is really going on? Does anyone really know what time it is? I do not know what is going on. I just don't know. Do you know? When did this come out? 1970? Lord, is that right? I'm trying to see when the song came out. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Oh my goodness and some mercy. Trying to see what year this was. What year this was when this came out. Oh, let's see. It doesn't say. Does anybody really know what time it is? Chicago. Look it up like that. Oh, do you know what time it is? It's time to move. It's time to shut up and dance. Oh, this came out in 1969. Wow. This is a hit for a long time. Chicago, Robert Lamb. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Does anybody really care? Oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel like people don't even care. They just keep living in a fantasy world or something. I don't even know. I don't know. I am you know what of you know who. That's the name of this video. There was a time many moons ago. My niece, who's fully grown now, She's probably like about 40 maybe now. And a mother of wonderful kids, and she's the best mother ever. But as girls, if you're a female or if you play dolls as a kid, boys or girls, you practice your parenting on these baby dolls. And we all had these baby dolls that we love. We all would have a favorite or a set of favorites. We put them to bed, tuck them in, all this other stuff. Feed them with the bottle with the disappearing milk. I always wondered how that worked, but I finally figured it out. The inside is hollow. Then there's a layer of wall around it where it's just only a little tiny bit of liquid. Y'all know what I'm talking about? We love the disappearing milk bottle. Oh my gosh, like we're really feeding the baby. We practice our mothering skills, parenting skills, right? And so my niece, when she was really little, she had so many dolls, like we did when we were girls. And one of her dolls was named Amanda. And Amanda was a big, pretty old chocolate baby doll, chocolate looking skin, pretty baby doll. And, Amanda was her favorite at the time. And she would always be over our house. And my mom's the grandma, I'm the aunt. And then she's the niece, is one of my brother's daughters. And so she would come over with Amanda. And every time she came over with Amanda, Amanda has something new and different going on. So, because that was her baby doll, Amanda. And so we loved Amanda. But my niece, she would be taking Amanda through some changes. She's practicing her mothering skills. So, one day Amanda would come on with a change of clothes, different, she'd make some clothes for her, or we'd make clothes and, different stuff for Amanda to wear and all the other stuff. And Amanda was so cute. And then, Amanda, that lovely, cute little doll Amanda, had gone through some things. She was through the ringer because she was, she was just getting taken care of the best way that, my niece knew how to do. And she did a good job with her. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Amanda ended up one day, she came over, like she would come over with all kind of stuff. Oh, Mima, Amanda, look at Amanda, da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at Amanda. Oh, we're like, oh, look at Amanda. Aunt Steph, Amanda, this and that, da-da-da-da-da. We're like, oh, look at Amanda. That's so cute. Look at Amanda. We love Amanda. We loved Amanda. Amanda was around for a long time. And Dina always brought Amanda with her. And so one time she was over there and she said, oh, look, Mima, Amanda's eating crackers like us. And so, this was not Baby Alive, where Baby Alive, you would actually the baby would eat the baby food, her little mechanical mouth would go round, 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 round. And then she would eat the food and would go down, and then she'd have diaper, and then you had to change her diaper, right? But Amanda wasn't that kind of doll. There was no openings on Amanda's mouth. It was just a mouth, and you see the teeth with a little tiny smile. So instead of the white teeth, there was all these crackers stuffed in Amanda's mouth. And it was just a mess. I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, look, Amanda's eating crackers. And we couldn't get them crackers out of there for nothing. And so Amanda had the crackers. And look, Amanda, we're like, oh, look at Amanda. And so, and then another time Amanda came over with my niece. And Lisa brought Amanda over, her baby doll. And, oh, look, Mima, look on Steph. I cut Amanda's hair. Isn't it so nice? And she then cut Amanda's hair. It was all cut all crazy looking, because that's how kids do. And, knowing full well that Amanda's hair not going to grow back. Look, Amanda's eating crackers like us. Knowing full well Amanda can't eat crackers. And so, we were never upset about it. It was just always a fun time playing with Amanda and my niece and all of that. So at one point after she would say, look at Amanda, this and that, the whole time, all day, every day that she came over. And Amanda this and Amanda that. And so my mom would play and she'd say, you know what? I am what of who. And she'd say, what, Mima? I am sick of Amanda. She'd be laughing and we'd be laughing. And so eventually Mima would say, I am what of who. And my niece would say, sick of Amanda, in her little baby girl voice. So I'm here today with I am what of who. Sick of Amanda, okay? I'm sick of Amanda. I'm sick of a lot of stuff today. I don't know why. I woke up I woke up on one today. I don't know what happened to me because I didn't get my sleep over the weekend. It's catching up with me now. I am you know what of you know who. And my niece knew doggone well Amanda can't actually eat. So why are you propping Amanda up here to eat? She can't eat. Amanda's eating crackers. Could never get them crackers, that food that she put in there out of the mouth. She had broccoli. I'm like, oh Lord have mercy. This poor baby doll. We tried to clean it. We couldn't clean that food off. It was just sitting there. And I cut Amanda's hair. Oh Lord, Amanda's hair not gonna grow back. It wasn't like the Chrissy doll where, you could have the long Chrissy ponytail. Pretty beautiful Chrissy doll. Pretty old brown doll, one of them pretty brown skinned baby dolls, right? And so her hair would come out of her top of her head as a long ponytail, and then you can wind a little knob on her back to make it short, medium, or long. So the Chrissy doll, you wouldn't have to cut her hair. You could just wind a knob to make the hair short, or pull it out a little bit for medium, or pull it out for fully long, right? And so Amanda wasn't the Chrissy doll. Amanda started out with long, pretty curly hair, or like a hair with a curl at the end. But the more she cut it, it doesn't grow back like a human. So if she knew full well that Amanda's hair wasn't going to grow back, so she still loved Amanda no matter how she looked, because that was her baby doll, of course. And we loved Amanda too, as we loved my niece. But it's like the going joke and fun time was, look, me, my Amanda so-and-so. Amanda's going to do such and such, little girl voice. Amanda, da-da-da-da-da-da. We're like, oh, look at Amanda. Come here, Amanda. Let me see you. Like, can I hold him? Oh, Amanda. Yeah, we love you so much, Amanda. How are you? Look at Amanda. And, it's like, oh, look, me, my Amanda so-and-so and such and such. And so my mom would say, I am you know what, she joking around, of you know who. And she would just say, sick of Amanda. And we would just laugh. Because Amanda was getting spoiled by the mother, right? That's what we do. And so, she was giving all that love on Amanda, but she knew full well Amanda can't eat. She knew full well Amanda's hair is not growing back. She knows fully well if she paints Amanda's nails, it ain't going to come off. And so we are you know what of you know who. Sick of Amanda. And I said before, I'm so sick of looking at some stuff. I am sick of hearing some voices. I am sick of seeing some people. I'm sick of the whole doggone thing. Sick of hearing some people's voices. Sick of seeing them still propped up there, feigning, whatever, good leadership and oil. The fact that they're still there at all, to me, sometimes I've been trying to think about, I like to understand stuff. I don't understand it. To me, it means perhaps that you still believe in them even after all they've done to you, or innocent parties and manipulation, spelling, or maybe with you. They did it with you. Who knows? Maybe you're doing it too. But I just see, I am you know what of you know who. I'm sick of Amanda, right? And it's like, why are they still sitting up there? Like, I see one manipulator's not there. I don't see them there anymore. I don't know what happened to them, where they are, what's going on. But the other one's still just sitting there. And I just, I like to understand things. I'm not fussing, but I don't understand. So I like to understand. I can't understand why my person is still acting like they don't know what's going on. In general. Did you know so-and-so? Mm-mm. Did you receive such and such? No. I'm like, okay. I can't understand that. They don't know what's going on. Still not able to speak the truth in love when asked directly about anything. Just nothing, right? And so what is really going on? Does anybody really know what time it is? When do you really want to, what's really going on? And when do you really want to do what thus saith the Lord? What is that? And again, I am not fussing. I am just saying what is happening with me in my brain and in my feelings. People say, oh, people be in their feelings. Well, why do you think God gave us feelings? I talked about this many videos ago. Why do you think he gave us feelings? So that we can feel. You can't just stuff your feelings down. That is not healthy. So I'm expressing some feelings today. But I'm like, what is really going on? And when do you really want to do what thus saith the Lord? Like, every second, we talked about this the other day too, that goes by, every moment, you never get it again. That's 1 second longer that you waited to do what you're supposed to do. Like, I am, you know what, of you know who, right? So, but she knew full well Amanda can't eat crackers. She knew full well Amanda's hair not going to grow back. Just like people know fully well that the people propped up there still can't do what they propped up there to do. So why are they still there? Why are you believing the fake stuff? Don't believe it. And maybe you don't. Maybe you're making moves. I don't know. But because I've heard nothing, I don't know. All I can do is just wonder and make up my own stories because I ain't heard hide nor hair or nothing. So I'm just wondering. I just don't understand. And maybe it's not for me to understand, you know. Perhaps it's not for me to understand at all. You know, my thought life is it's time to take some radical action and stop sitting in that toxic kiddie pool. Remember we talked about the kiddie pool? No one wants to sit in the kiddie pool. Ain't no chlorine in there. No babies with no diapers. Little Amandas with no diapers. Except that Amanda, sick of Amanda, she would never contaminate the pool because she doesn't eat. Nor does she let out like Baby Alive does. But, you know, the kiddie pool has no chlorine. It's just water and kids sitting in it. It's fun, splashing around, but, you know, it's toxins in that joint. You're going to get in the real, you know, the deep end of the pool. But it's like, I want you to learn how to love yourself better. Develop more self-esteem as you're doing. You know, we're doing that in this community. We're loving ourselves a little more. Each day, we're getting better, developing more of our self-esteem, you know, at least enough to clear the level that you've been on. And I think we're clearing the level, but I don't know, because I am, you know what, of you know who. Sick of Amanda. I'm sick of Amanda. Sick of Amanda, honey. Ooh wee. All right, so I'm already in my feelings anyway, but perhaps, what was the antecedent? You know, what was the antecedent to these feelings, Stephanie? Maybe the antecedent was when I woke up. You know, I get up early, 4 or something in the morning, starting the traffic center 5 o'clock here, and I get up and I smell shrimp. You know, not fried, but like sautéed shrimp. You know, like grilled shrimp cooking, right? I'm like, I know I bought a whole batch of shrimp to use for some recipes coming up in my meal planning, but it wasn't for overnight. But I smell shrimp, and I'm looking at like there's someone cooked a whole batch of shrimp and ate them all. Right? I'm like, what is going on around here? That was for several recipes. It wasn't just for somebody to just eat shrimp all night long while their mama asleep. So a whole batch of these Argentinian shrimp, so good. They're so good. I was planning to use those for several recipes, only to find out that someone cooked the whole entire batch overnight. And I'm like, what is going on? Didn't leave anybody not even one little measly shrimp, let alone, you know, a small serving. They ate the whole batch. I mean, pounds of shrimp. Like, what is that about? I am, you know what, you know who. You know, we had the dinner that was last night's dinner. That was for something in the future. It wasn't for somebody to sit and eat the whole shrimp. I'm like, you know what? So here I am, my house is, kitchen smelling all like, you know, tasty, delicious shrimp. Remember my son made that shrimp rice bowl for me a while back. Oh, so good, right? And that's all I smell, but there is not a lick to eat of that. So I had to sit here doing traffic, smelling that. And try to blow the air through so I don't have to smell it anymore. I think that the scent is gone by now after several hours. But I'm like, I am, you know what, of you know who. Sick of Amanda. Like, what is really going on? And, you know, I'm just like, all right. Like, when is somebody going to ever say anything? I don't know. Maybe they're thinking about it or doing whatever. But I just don't know really. I know some things in my inner knowing. I know things, but in the 3D here, I ain't seen nothing. Not a blip on the radar. So I don't know what's really going on. I'm like, okay, so it's like, you know, can you say something? Somebody should say something about something. Speak the truth in love when asked directly. What's really going on? What do you really want to do? What is really happening there? Every second goes by, we don't get those seconds back. And, much the same as, people propped up and all that. I am so sick of looking at people and so sick of hearing the voices of people that I don't want to hear them anymore. I want them to be gone. I can't just sit up underneath of that. But we've talked about that before. This is nothing new. Nothing new under the sun. And it's kind of like what you do and what you choose right now, today, yesterday, tomorrow, affects what your future looks like. We talked about that before. If you don't like where you are today, where you are today is the result of all choices you made prior to now that brought you to where you are today. So what you do and what you choose now affects what your future looks like. Right? And that's why you keep, that's why when you keep returning to toxic situations, you're still stuck in a toxic situation. You still keep toxic situations, easy for me to say, and people around you, and you never level up and out of that, then you're just still going to stay in it. Because those are the choices and decisions and things and people that are with me today. If they're with me today, then they're part of what's going to happen to me tomorrow. So until I cut them out completely, send them on their way, that is never going to go away. There's always going to be a level of that sitting in my space. And I don't mean me, I mean you. Me too, if it were me. I'm not choosing that. But, it's like, I'm what of who. Like, what is really going on? Does anybody really know what time it is? Time is ticking by. And sometimes I got to ask myself, I am so supportive and ready to roll. I'm rocking with you 100%. Never going to not be rocking with you. That's what I do. That's my job. That's what God put me here to help you. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm never going to not rock with you. But I also got to ask myself, what is the cost of this, right? What is the cost in my cost on me? What's the toll it's taking on me physically? What's the toll it's taking on me emotionally? What is the toll that it's taking on me in all these areas of my existence? It's taking a big toll. It's costing a lot. And I can't get nothing back. I can't get no answers. I mean, how long? So what you do and choose now, not talking about anything, is what your future is going to look like. It's exactly what it's going to look like. Nothing. Saying nothing, doing nothing, and not moving forward. And that's kind of what it is, right? I am Amanda. I am what of who. Sick of Amanda. Sick of Amanda. We love Amanda, though. My niece's baby doll, Amanda, we loved. But sick of seeing them still sitting up there. Like, what is that about? Why are they still there? And again, I said somebody's not still there. Maybe they're just on vacation. But I don't see them. I ain't seen them in a minute. But also connected to them is this other entity that I still see sitting up in there. I'm like, what is that propping up about? Why are we still here, Lucy? What is going on? Lucy got to find a new Charlie Brown, because that ain't it. So, I'm in my feelings because we have to express our feelings, right? So there's all kinds of feelings that we have. Love is one of the feelings that we have. Like I had to ask myself the question, is love really love if you don't give it away? Love isn't really love unless you're giving it away. Oh, I really love them. But you're not giving it away to them, then it's not really love. If you keep it all to yourself, what is the point? What's the point of feeling love? You're keeping the feelings in. You don't give it away. Oh, I love them so much, but I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of telling them. I'm just going to keep it to myself and give all of what I have for them to someone else that I don't love, like I love them. Love isn't really love unless you're giving it away to whatever it is or whoever it is that you love. There's no love. You're just leaving them wondering, like, huh? What? Yet they're doing the opposite, giving it away, giving it all away, giving all the love away. Well, I always give you love. I give y'all love, hugs, and pats on How We Flow Out Today. Love you so much. all of that, right? And then you stand right in their face of the person that you love and you really ain't giving it away at all. You just don't never say nothing. And it's just, I'm not fussing. I just don't understand it. So someone help me understand it better. That's all I'm asking today. Love isn't love unless you give it away. And that's with people. And let's take it up a notch. Do you love the Lord? Do you really love the Lord? Yes. Yes, of course, Stephanie. I really love the Lord. Why are you asking me that? Well, do you tell the Lord you love him, or do you just stand there looking right at him and never say anything about how much you love him? Oh, I tell the Lord, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I'm nothing without you, Lord. You know, whatever you tell God, what are you telling him about your love for him? You tell him. But yeah, in the human aspect, you love somebody, you don't tell them anything. With that song, if you love me, won't you say something? You don't say anything. So what is the point of loving if you keep it all to yourself? Then the object of the love, whether it's a person, place, or thing, never feels it because you never give it away. Oh, I love him so much. I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to give him satisfaction of feeling the love. I'm just going to keep that to myself. But oh, so much I love them. And so I just don't understand that. And it may not be for me to understand until a later time. By and by. I'll understand it better by and by. Does God love you? Yes, he loves me. What do you mean? Yes, Jesus loves me. Well, what if he never told you through his holy word or showed you through his actions that he actually loved you? How would that make you feel? Lord, I know you love me, but you're never showing me. Lord, I know you love me, but you never gave me any holy word in your scripture that says you love me. How do I know you really love me? It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like I think you love me in my inner knowing you love me. But I never hear from you that you love me, Lord. How would that make you feel? Not good. God is love, right? And he created us and we are love. And love isn't love unless you're giving it away. I mean, giving it away to someone you actually love, not just someone who's in the space, right? If you keep it all to yourself, what is the point? If God keeps all his love for us to himself, what does that do for us? How does that make us feel? Do we feel love? No. He could still love us. He just doesn't tell us or show us. I know he does, but if I just had a demonstration of the love, if I just had something, I don't even know how to talk about it, but love isn't love unless you give it away. I am you know what of you know who. Sick of Amanda. So, that's how I was feeling this morning in the traffic center in the morning. The terrible morning on the roads with all that rain and high standing water. Had a flood warning and crashes everywhere. It was tough for you guys out there today. Sorry you had to sit in some of that. Still sitting in some of that perhaps. But I got a ram in the bush as I was, getting my traffic info together. My old church, my old DMV church, I guess it would be my current DMV church. If I still lived in the DMV, I would still go to Ebenezer AME Church. Reverend Dr. Granger Browning, Reverend Dr. Joanne Browning, Ebenezer the Beautiful, the dynamic duo, those two, I love them so very, very much. And so this morning, Pastor Granger Browning had his morning miracle service. And it was for the Lenten season. I guess maybe every Wednesday they're doing it. I don't know. But I caught it after it had started. And it was just the word I needed. So I posted it on my Twitter at ATL Traffic Lady. ATL Traffic Lady, if you want to take a look at it. It was so good. I just love them. I love their way. The way they are. It's no crazy foolishness over in there. It's just nice. It's just good. It's just what you need, right? So there's not a bunch of hoopla foolishness going on. Foo-la-la fake stuff people in there. Uh-oh. Stop calling me while I'm on the video. And I love it. It's just, I needed that good feeling today so I could come up out of this other feeling I was having. Like, what is really going on? Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? And then Pastor Bradley said, the devil is a liar. I'm like, yes, the devil is a liar. God is not to be mocked. And Reverend Joanne, she was singing, I'm gonna trust in the Lord till I die. How long are you gonna trust in the Lord? Till I die. So I still trust him for this. I just don't understand it. And I guess I'm not to understand it, because if I were supposed to understand it, I would understand it. But God is not the author of confusion. So when I'm feeling confused about this, or you're looking confused when you're really not confused, when I ask you a question, I don't understand it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So love isn't really love unless you're giving it away. So you should give it away. You know, it's like you tell people you love them because you love them, not because you worry how they're going to respond. You're not giving it away. You're just holding it in. What's the point of that? There's no point in that. So, between my shrimp being gone, sweet dear Amanda with crackers stuck in her mouth. I don't know where Amanda is now. That was probably 35 years ago. Dear Amanda, we loved Amanda. I am you know what? Of you know who? Sick of Amanda. And we would all just start cracking up because we loved Amanda. Come here, Amanda. Let's see. But, I'm going to trust in the Lord till I die. I'm going to treat everybody right till I die. Right? I'm going to stay on the battlefield for my Lord until I die. Because that's what I'm here for. And I believe you're here for the same thing. So I'm going to trust in the Lord. I'm not going to trust you. I'm going to trust in the Lord to fix the situation. If there's something that you're not able to fix, I'm going to have to ask him to fix it. Lord Jesus, fix it. It's too much for my friend. Or maybe it's not and you're already fixing it and I just don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Did you look at any of the things I've been handing to you to read, or did someone take it from you and they shred it? Because you act like you don't never see what I put in there. Like you ain't never laid eyes on it. Like, why do you not understand what I'm talking about? Or maybe you just act like you don't understand. I don't know. Maybe you'll surprise me one day. But I'm just gonna have to chill, because I'm just like, what is the cost of this? It's costing me emotionally in many, many ways. Many, many ways. It's a lot. It's heavy, and it's been going on for a long time now. There's just only so much you can handle at one time with no response. What I talked about, I need a tracking number on when my packages arrive, and I said last night in the video. What kind of customer service is that? You're not even letting me track my package. Right? When is my special delivery going to arrive? I don't know. When did you order it? I don't know. It's been years now. I ordered it 5 years ago. Well, when is it going to arrive? I don't know. I still ain't heard. Well, I would have canceled that company by now and then go ahead and order what I'm looking for from another vendor who will give me tracking number and will let me know what's really going on and will know what I'm talking about when I'm asking them the questions, right? I'm going to find me another vendor. I say, God, find me another vendor. This vendor ain't coming through on the customer service, customer satisfaction. Right? And I know you're working on it, but you got to say something, dog, on it. How long? Love isn't really love unless you're giving it away. And that's not showing love. That's showing self-love, I think, maybe more self-love. I'm more worried about how I'll feel than how they feel. And that's not unconditional love. Right? So, anywho, come on, Amanda. Let me help you get them crackers out your mouth. Let me help you style your hair that's cut in 50 different directions. Because I love you, Amanda. Don't you worry. We still got you. I don't care what you look like. We still love you, Amanda. with you know what of you know who. I need you to free me from this mess. And no, I'm not trying to go nowhere. I'm just trying to get some information. I'm dialing for information. This is the operator. Information. Hi, may I have information about blah, blah, blah? Okay, one moment. You ain't even got no customer service number. I can't even get through on the customer service numbers. I can't do the chat. I can't do the text. I can't do the messaging. I can't get through on your emails. I can't get through. It's customer no service. What Clark Howard say, customer no service is what do you have going on over there? Customer no service. Come on now. This is 2024. You can get through to any company, anybody, any business, any way you want. You don't have to sit on the phone and wait for a person. They got people doing chats from all over the world for them. And that actually works. You know, I got Xfinity. And I haven't called Xfinity for anything in years now. Once they started that online chat, you can get your stuff solved fast. You ain't sitting on the line waiting. Okay, I gotta wait. Your estimated wait time is 67 minutes. No. Or you can have us call you back when it's right. No, I want to answer right now. I've been waiting already. Something not right going on with my service here, and I need an answer. So I'll get right on the chat. Hello, this is so-and-so chat. Thank you for joining us. How can I help you today? And I type in what I want. And then next thing I know, they're typing back. Let me check on that. Give me so-and-so and such and such. Yes. Is this working so-and-so? Yes. All right. Let me reset that for you. And boom, 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 boom. Is it working? Yes. Okay, great. And within mere minutes, I have exactly what I need. So I'm going to need you to get your chat service working again. Your text chat service working, because listen, Linda, I can't understand it. And if I can't understand it, I can't work with it. So I need a level of understanding. I need some understanding up in this joint. Can you help me understand this? We will understand it better by and by. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand it. Maybe I'm just supposed to go sit down somewhere. Maybe I'm just going to go sit down somewhere. Because I'll tell you, I don't want to see that thing up in there no more. Why is it still there? Explain that to me, please. Are you doing anything about it, or is that just what's going to be? Because listen, you already know. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do it. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to be able to sit up underneath of that. We already know this already. But you know, I need some answers. This customer no service is not working for me. Might be working for you because it's easy for you to not say anything. But boy, listen, Linda, I want to be a lifelong customer, but you're making it hard. You're making it hard on the customer. You're supposed to make it easy on the customer. Especially when you like the customer, you love that customer. They're a good, loyal customer. And where is your responsive replies to the loyal customer? That's what I want to know. You've been getting something. You see my such. Like, huh? How is that possible? Well, then maybe you need to fix the so-and-so, and then nothing gets fixed. And I'm just like, my hands are in the air. Like, okay, Lord, I stretch my hands to thee. No other help I know. If thou withdraw your love from me, whither shall I go? God is not going to be withdrawing his love. Because why? Because why? Love isn't really love unless you're giving it away. And he loves us, and he's always giving it away. He's giving us our love. He's showing us our love. He's sharing his love with us through his holy word. Right? And let's be like God in that way. And I mean everybody. Show the love that you have for people. Because if they don't know about it, and you're just keeping, I love them so much, and you never tell them. I don't mean just romantic love. I mean all kinds of love. And you never tell people that you love them and you care about them. You know it, and you feel great about the feeling you have about them, but they never know. And then what if they're gone tomorrow and you never got to tell them? Like, what are we doing? So again, the things we're choosing today is what's going to look like tomorrow. So if you ain't saying nothing about it today, you ain't gonna be saying nothing about it tomorrow, because that's the choices you're making. And then it goes on for days, weeks, months, years, and boom, here we are. So, it's like, hello, rise and shine and give God the glory. Give me some satisfaction of telling me what it is. Even if it's nothing. If it's something, if it's nothing, just say something. Dog, cat, foot, something. Because I can't go on like this. I can't go on like this. I'll be trying though. I'm hanging in there. I'll say I'm sick of the whole thing. I'm over the whole thing, and I'm not over the whole thing. I'm still rocking with it, but some things have to change. Where's my tracking number? When is it going to arrive? When's the estimated arrival date? When's the ETA? Right? When is that? I bet if you was taking a flight somewhere and they wasn't telling you when your plane's taking off or landing, or even what city it's going to, you'd be upset. You'd be on that chat. Where are you at? I gotta wait 5 years for you to pick up the phone. All right, I'm doing the chat. They're not even answering the chat. I'm emailing them. They're not answering any emails. You know, I'm at the customer service counter face to face. No answers. What if that was Delta, which is not? What if that was Delta doing that to you? You would be hot. Like, wait a minute. Now, I'm expecting some good customer service here. I know you're a good brand, Delta. You got to have good customer service, and they do. I know you're a good brand. I know you're a good individual, and I know you have better customer service than that. All right? That's all I'm saying. Love isn't really love unless you're giving it away. Keep it all to yourself. What is the point? I'm you know what of you know who. Sick of Amanda. I'm sick of Amanda. Sick of Amanda, honey. Does anybody really know what time it is? What is really going on? I am in full levels of confusion, and God is not the author of confusion, so I know that ain't him confusing me. It's some other energy or entity. I'm not here for that. So, I'm just asking. I know it's hard for you to say what you got to say, but say something. Well, I said yesterday on the video, I don't know how to start. I'm stuck in my tracks. Lean into it and just say hi. That's all you got to do. Make your customer service calls, outbound calls to your loyal customer and say something. Hey, you've been a loyal customer of mine for years now. And I just thought I would reach out and tell you how much I appreciate you. Yes, indeed, I do. Oh, thank you. That is so very thoughtful of you. Yes, I love your product. I love what you guys offer. It's really been great for me, except I just never really can get to the customer service portion. Oh, well, we will make sure we remedy that. Keep you on the VIP line, the all access line, so you don't have to go through all those other channels anymore. Oh, really? You would do that for me? Oh, absolutely. You're our most important customer. Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. I feel so much better since I laid my burdens down. Friends don't treat me like they used to since I laid my burdens down. I'm laying my burdens down. I'm going to go sit down somewhere. And when you're ready, you let me know. All right? Because I can't go through the customer no service anymore. Not anymore. I'm you know what of you know who. Sick of Amanda. And I love Amanda. But, how much you want somebody to take? Unless you can't stand them. Maybe you just can't stand them. That's why you treat them like that. Can't stand your customer. That's why I treat them like that, because I can't stand them. I wish they would just stop being my customer. Stop being in my corner. Stop being there for me. If that's what you feel, then just let me know and I will stop. But, I don't believe that in my inner knowing, but, hey, I don't know what your inner knowing is saying. I know what God says, and I know what my inner knowing is telling me through him. But other than that, I'm at a loss. I have no idea. All right. So I don't want to come up and ask any more questions just to get I don't know. No, I have no idea. I don't want that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore to myself. It's costing me too much emotionally, mentally. It's costing me way too much. And I don't want to pay that much. I don't want to pay that cost, because then it takes me out of my space where I really am. Living in the HowWeFlow.Today community. We don't want to get taken to a lower level thinking in space. So I'm going to stay in my positive space. I'm going to keep heaping the love out there. Love isn't really love unless you're giving it away. I'm going to keep loving on you. I'm going to keep loving on people. I'm going to keep loving on the community here. And because that's what I do. And I'm okay with doing that. If you all don't say anything back, I'm asking for it. Hey, send some love my way. If you don't, you just don't. But that's not going to stop me from being who I am, the loving person I am, to heap the love on people, because that's what I'm called to do. I was sent here to help you. If you don't know, that's my purpose, is to help you. That's why God placed me right in your path, to help you. And if you don't want my help, that's okay. But I'm still going to try to help you anyway, because that's what I was assigned to do. So I hope you'll accept my help, and you'll communicate with the one assigned to help you, so that it's easier to help you. All right. But again, I see you doing the work. Proud of you. Keep it moving. Keep it going. You're almost home. But love isn't love unless you are giving it away. Don't keep it all to yourself. What is the point? Oh, and I'm sick of seeing some people, and I don't want to hear their voice. I don't want to see them up there no more. They gotta go. I am you know what of you know who. Sick of Amanda. And we love Amanda. Amanda the baby doll. Love Amanda the baby doll. What's that show? I Love Lucy. I don't love Lucy. Lucy is trouble. When I look at my other church, what's my DC church? Yeah, I have a Philly church. I grew up in St. Matthew AME Church. When I lived in Philly, I have my DC church, which is Ebenezer AME Church. And I have my Atlanta church, which was Turner Chapel AME, and then I moved back down here, and now it's New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. I love all my churches and my church families, present, prior, future, whatever. But I don't want to see people compromising on what God says to do for the sake of I don't even know what. But I don't believe you're going to do that much longer. I think you're going to clear the decks, or the decks are going to clear themselves if they're not already. But hopefully by this weekend, you got that worked out. Can you work that out by this weekend? I don't want to look at them no more. That makes me not even want to show up in that joint. I don't even want to see them. I don't want to hear them. It's some fake stuff. And they didn't try to do nothing but tear people down. You, me, anybody else. They can. Take people's destiny. Imitate. Duplicate. You know. One person I've been speaking about, they're not there. I don't know where they are. Maybe you sent them on their way. Maybe they left on their own. But I know at least one other person is still sitting up there. I'm like, I don't know what that's about. Why you still have them there? Because every day you surround yourself with the same old toxic stuff. Today, that's what you're choosing to do now, is affect what you're going to have in your future. Everything we decided up till today is why we are where we are today. So let me think about that. What are all the things I decided up till today to make me still be in this position here? Food for thought. I'm going to think about that myself today, about myself. It's HowWeFlow.Today-TV. It's your HowWeFlow.Today community. It's 70 Stallworth, ATL Traffic Lady. Love you guys so much. Love you. God bless you. Hearts, hugs, and pats, and all of that. And hey, I'm still rocking with you. But if you love me, why don't you say something? Just say something. Your customer service is customer no service. Clark Howard would give you an F on customer service in this particular situation. You know, Clark Howard, consumer advisor Clark Howard from WSB TV. I love him. Clark Howard was the first person who came to the radio station that I said, I have to meet him. You know, all kinds of celebrities coming there. But I'm like, oh my God, Clark Howard is here. I want to meet him. So I met him many moons ago. It might have been 2017, 2018. When I first started working at V103, he came on there to the morning show. And I'm like, oh my God, Clark Howard, I love him. I've listened to him since 2000 when I first moved down to Atlanta the first time, when he had his afternoon radio show back then. I'm Clark Howard. I love Clark Howard. And when he came to the station, I'm like, oh, I got to meet, I don't care who else comes in. I don't have to meet them, but I got to meet Clark Howard. Yes. So Clark would say customer no service. And I don't want you to be customer no service. I don't want to be the customer getting no service. I'm a loyal, long-standing customer, client, supporter, and I'm getting no service, customer no service from you, and I don't like it. I don't like it, I tell you. I can't change it, only you can. You got to have a heart to change it. But anyway, maybe you're already changing it, and maybe I'm just a little behind the curve and late in a notification about it. You send me some notifications, some tracking numbers, something. I need to know when my package is arriving because I've been waiting. It's on the slow boat from China. What is going on? How much longer is it going to take? Even slow boat from China will take 4 or 5 years. I don't think. I got something from the slow boat from China. It was a gazebo. I had a gazebo. And to get the parts, I needed some replacement parts because the wind blew it around a little bit. And they said, oh, okay, the manufacturer, well, it's come from China on a boat. And I used to always hear the slow boat from China, but boy, that thing took months to get here. I'm like, wow, that is a slow boat from China. Ain't no air shipping and nothing. No, it got to come from the slow boat from China. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. But, this is slower than that. And, I don't want God to assign me a new person to help because nothing's happening on this one, but things are happening because I see you making the changes, and maybe that's the whole purpose of it. Okay. All righty then. Let's make some moves this week, my love, and I will talk to you guys again real soon. Keep going, keep being amazing, keep doing awesome things. Oh, by the way, I go to New Birth, so Pastor Bryant is going to be a guest at the State of the Union address tomorrow night. We talked about that last night. Tomorrow night, we'll be looking for him, see if we see him on camera. See if he can give us a hands up to praise God while he's up in there. And yes, how amazing is that? Quite awesome. Quite honorable. And you're being rewarded richly so for great things that you're doing and changes you're making in your life. And soon there will be no asterisk. Except that doggone customer no service. I'm your most loyal customer. I'm your most loyal client customer. And we need a VIP luncheon for this customer. I need a VIP suite. Come on now and open it up. Open it up for your girl. All right. All right, you guys, listen, I'm going to go and see what I can eat besides shrimp since that's gone. And I'll figure out something new up in here and teach these people don't eat the whole thing and not save some for somebody else. All right. Save some for somebody else. Don't give all my stuff away, okay? I'm waiting for it, and I will talk to you soon. This is How We Flow.Today-TV. I am you-know-what of you-know-who, sick of Amanda. And I speak the truth in love. This is all in love. I'm not bad. I'm not upset. I'm just not understanding. I'm feeling confused, and God's not the author of confusion, so I'd like you to clear the air for a sister, okay? Thank you. I thank you in advance. Anyway, I'll chat you up. What else? I don't have any resources today. I do, but I didn't prepare any. But I will have some on my next video. And I think it's going to be, let me see, I'm looking at some of these resources. Some of the latest ones I have coming up. Oh, I got one about Google Maps profits for all those you want to run a side hustle. Business owners getting a prime spot on both Google Search and Google Maps. They've revamped Google Maps. So this is Google Maps profits. I've also got Online Business Blueprint 2024, discover the keys to securing a sustainable full-time income in 2024 and beyond. And a video upgrade for that as well. Also have AI Profit Masterclass resource for you too. So we have all kinds of resources. So much to offer. So much to offer. I have so much to offer. Yeah. So let's go do this thing. All right. Stop making me wait. God gonna be like, all right, then never mind. Let's cancel that order. I got you a new order, Steph. I'm like, oh, I like that order. Nope. And they ain't coming. Okay, God, you know what's best. So we don't want that to happen. So let's not let that happen. All right. All right. I need that VIP treatment, please. Thank you. And so much. I've been your longest standing supporter. Even my mom is your long standing supporter. She loved you before she went on to glory. She loved them, but she said if they would just straighten up. And we're waiting for you to straighten up. You're straightening up. You're doing a great job. Doing a great job. Doing a great job. Love you so much. Mwah. God bless you. Love, hearts, hugs, and pats, and all of that. And hey, let's talk. We'll talk soon. Take care. I'll be back with another video, back with another banger pretty soon. Follow us and join our community at HowWeFlow.Today on IG or online, HowWeFlow.Today, not .com. It's .today. Look at yesterday's video. I got some great info about a lot of stuff. And then today, I did so many videos. I've done so many videos. Oh my gosh. We're on like Video Central here. I'll be ramping up that HowWeFlow.Today-TV network with plenty of content here pretty soon. So, so many resources, and they're all going to be dropped when the network drops. All right, you guys. I love ya. Stay safe. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. And, Dr. Bryant, go to Rocklands. Order some Rocklands to your hotel from Uber Eats or Instacart or something. Rocklands barbecue and their Texas corn pudding, and you will not be sorry. Definitely just get the rack of ribs, the whole rack. Oh my gosh, just so smoky, delicious, and good. The one in Georgetown. Go to the one in Georgetown. That's the original. All right, you guys. Love you. God bless you. Mwah. See you soon. Hugs, pats, love, heart eyes, and I'll see you later. You know what? Of you know who. Sick of Amanda. Love you, Amanda. Talk to you soon, you guys. Take care. Have a great